Hello, welcome to Dave's Skillet. Today's menu item, sausage rolls. Made these today on a request. And so here they are. That's too close to the camera. Yeah, they're looking good. I gotta say, made about 7 of them. Oh yeah. Those are nice. I'm gonna keep them around, but only for a minute. You can't buy these here where I live. At least I've not seen them. When I lived in Ireland, they're a dime a dozen. But to be honest, if you make it yourself, they're going to be better, way better, because you can control what kind of meat you're putting into it. There won't be some soggy excuse for a sausage. It'll be a real sausage you've used, or real ground sausage that you've used. That's the surprise ingredient right there. I got these a couple of days ago for $1 each at the Dollar Tree. Again, they got a winner chicken dinner. So yeah, about $2.25 it cost me to make this entire plate full of sausage rolls. They're gonna be so nice. You just have to try this recipe and enjoy. Stay tuned and watch how I did it. One more recipe to go. Well, today is going to be sausage rolls. I know this is a request item, by the way. So there's somebody out there who wants to see it, and that's what's going to go. Sorry I hadn't gotten around to it until now, but I had some other things I had to take care of. And here we go. 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of flour. I've been leaving this out to kind of soften it up a bit. If anybody's wondering what kind of butter I use, it's Land of Lakes. It's the only kind I use for cooking with anyway. I rather like their products. And when it's on sale, I buy it up. Oh yeah. I had a sale 2 for $5. It's not bad. So we cut this entire thing up into little chunkies. Put that in the flour. I'm going to use about a third a cup of water. I want to get this into a doughy kind of mix. Then I got to put it in the fridge for about an hour after I get it to the consistency I want it. And then I will roller pin it out. This is a hands-on operation, so I will be getting my hands mucked up. So make sure your hands are clean, because whatever is on your hands is going to go in the recipe. So if you just change the oil in your car, you're going to want to change and wash your hands. Yeah. Or if you did anything else with your hands, with chemicals, whatever. So then we just open the water first, because I'm only going to have one hand. I have one hand gooed up and one not gooed up. And you just work it. Not going to put any yeast in this, not necessary. What we want are layers. That's why I'm going to roller pin it out, is to give it a layered effect. So when it bakes, the layers will be very noticeable when you bite into it, and they will be so good. The sausage I'm going to use today is a bit of a cheat. I'm not going to use any sausage rolls. I'm not going to use any ground sausage. I've got links, Farmer John links, and I'm going to use those. Okay, that's enough of that. If I wind up putting too much liquid in it, I'm going to know right away. And I'll have to add just a tad bit more flour if I do that. So don't panic if you add too much and it gets all gooey on you. All is not lost yet. Add a bit more water. It's not quite clay dough yet. Play dough. Got to be like that. Now I think I'm getting there now. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah, see, now that's what I want. That's exactly what I need. Need it to be like this. You can see that, how that is, the texture of it. That's exactly what you're looking for. Shame on me, I didn't put any salt in it. Not going to either. You'll see why. Okay. I gotta sprinkle a little bit of flour on the deck. I don't have much room to work with, so I have to do it this way. Which is okay. I won't splash myself with the flour, I'll be okay. It'd be just like me to splash myself, my clean clothes, with the flour today. That would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, gotta add a little bit of this flour on top of that. That's working out pretty good. Let me just sprinkle it on like that. Work it in. You want to put a whole lot, but you don't want it to be sticking to your skin. Okay. I'm going to fold it over half. Some people do the third method. I'm going to do the half method. I'll get to that third method in a minute. As soon as I get the gluey bits off my fingers. Because it's actually starting to not be gluey. Yeah. There we go. Now, I need my pin. I got two of them to use, but I'm going to use my fat one. I like the fat pin best. That's just me. And I got to put some more flour on that. It's sticking to my pin. Okay, gotta turn this around, quarter turn. Get that going that way, this way and that way. You can see I don't have a lot of room here to work with. I was trying to use a countertop. I think you would see the dilemma I have. Unfortunately, I don't have an island to work with, so that would be nice, but I just don't happen to have one. So, fold that. We fold that, but I will get it there. And we roll it right in the middle. I think that's going to need some more flour over here. It's getting sticky icky. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's almost like making pasta. Much different. Yeah. Start spinning this thing. I'm nearly done here. About 3 or 4 folds is all you're going to want to do.
All of these layers are important because this is what makes it flaky. And that is exactly what you want. I've not done this in a long time. I got to make myself some apple turnovers. Now, if you don't want to do it this way, you can check your grocers and see if they don't have pre-made flour wraps that you can buy. I've not seen them around where I live, but I do know they make them. I could probably buy them online and have them shipped, but yeah, that's a bit of a cheat code I don't use. It's a bit wettish, so put some more flour in that area. Okay, I think one more fold and we're there. Make sure you clean your rolling pin and get any of the dough that might be stuck to it, because if you don't, you may never get it off unless you use a knife and scrape it off, which could damage your rolling pin. Ow. Yeah, so make sure you clean this cotton picker real good. Okay. Now, I think this is the last. Yeah, because it's getting to that point to where it's going to be really nice. It's already getting flaky on me. I got to add some more flour. Okay. Yeah, this is a done deal, this one. Now, some people fold it up and put it in the fridge. I'm gonna just put it in the fridge. Just the way it is. Takes less time. And if you're in a hurry, time is important. And that's the way you do it. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Down. What I really need is a short rolling pin. I think I'm going to buy me another one and saw it in half, or maybe even quarter it, so I can get into the corners like this. That'd be pretty cool. Do the best I can with it. Got a big lumpy bit of it down this way. That's alright. I get it pushed up somehow. There we go. Yep, that's it. Now you take this, put it in the fridge. Let it sit there for a few minutes. I'll time it. Put it on the timer. About 10 minutes ought to do it. Just like that. 10 minutes and we'll be back. That way I can wash my hands, clean up a bit, and get ready for the next phase. Okay, it's been 10 minutes and we've had the pastry in the fridge. It's cold enough. And we can start. I'm going to season the pastry just a bit. splash of cayenne pepper for a little zing. Don't want to use too much of it. I'm going to put some fennel. Yep, gotta have some fennel in it. Italian seasoning. Oh, that smells nice. Black pepper. And the salt. Sea salt. That's it. Now, that's taken care of. Now I'm going to add my sausages. Parmesan. That's my little twist of how I do it. I'll take one of these. I could have just probably put these in a bowl and squeezed them all together, but that's not how I'm going to do it. And I need my, there it is. Take one egg, beat it, because you're going to use that, right, for the egg wash. Got to have the egg wash so this sticks. And you're also going to use some of the egg wash to coat the outside of it to give it that golden brown look. If I can get it to push up. There we go. Right there like that. And then I cut it. I'm not going to torture you by watching me do every last one of these. There's only 8 of them, or 10 of them I think. But you'll get the idea. Put a bit more egg wash on that. Right on that seam. When you bake these, you'll bake them seam side down. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done with all that. I'm going to put a bit more cracked pepper on top. I've already given them their egg wash coating. Right? A little bit of fennel on top. I know, I'm fennel crazy. Okay, so I gotta preheat this to 400 degrees. Shouldn't take long, a minute or so. Now you could do it, gosh, any other way you like. I mean, you could take the sausage and compress that all together, or just buy ground sausage and, you know, mix in whatever spices you want to have into it. Many ways you can do this. This is just one way. Trying to do things in a speedy kind of way so anybody can do it. As you can see, it wasn't really that difficult making the dough and assembling the rolls. You just get yourself a conveyor belt going and you'll do them out, you'll knock them out in minutes. That should be hot enough in there. 400, about 25 minutes. And I'll be right back. Get yourself something to drink, because this is going to be good. I have to make some more of these. I'm going to get used to them. I've not had these in quite a while. Not since last year. Some of the things I do in a hurry and I forget. But on the top of the sausages, make sure you score them with a knife to relieve the pressure while they cook. I've gone ahead and pulled them back out of the oven and put them in a minute after I'd put them in, realizing I'd forgot to do that step. So I'm interjecting that step right now. So there you go. Sometimes I do get in a hurry and I forget. But there you are. Okay, we're back. I had to increase the cooking time another 20 minutes actually, so maybe I didn't have it high enough at 400. Probably should have been 425, but no matter. They are done, and they are beautiful. Turn the stove off. I'm going to set these aside to cool down because there's no way I'm going to bite into one of these at the minute. They are going to be pretty hot. So I will have to be pretty patient. The moment I put them in the oven, they just started smelling real good. Now, funny thing is, the sausages that I use, I got them at the dollar shop. Even though they're Farmer John, $8. That's it. So I think the total cost with the flour, the butter, probably about $2, $2.25, something like that. Real fast and easy to make. I just, when I saw these for sale, I had to snatch up a few of them for $1. Yeah, you can't beat that. Farmer John, it's not like it's no brand, watch out. That's the real deal. So we'll let that sit down there and cool. Oh man, they smell so good. Now you can use whatever sausage you like. You really don't have to use Farmer John. You can use whatever you like. Use ground sausage, ground pork, whatever you like. And season it the way you want it. This is just a very quick method on how to make them. Now, I don't see them in shops for sale around here. The last time I had them, I was in Ireland. And you can buy them a dime a dozen over there. So, but you get what you pay for, you know? If you buy the pre-made stuff, they're not going to be as nice as what you can make at home. That's just the way it is. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. Whatever you decide to make is going to be way better than what you can buy. And for less, obviously. Thank you, and bon appetit, and I hope you make this recipe. I think you'll enjoy it.